Hey everyone, it's Shar from Shar's Fascination. This is a Get Ready With Me Endocrinology edition. So, I rotate out my palettes. I have this in my hand, but it's almost empty. I might use this to conceal that. This is healing really good. Then this morning I wake up and there's a pimple on my back. So, let's start out with... Let me reach and get it. With the Juvia's Place squalene oil. And I have to try to be quick about this because, we want to leave at a certain time and have coffee before then. You know my favorite, Death Wish coffee. Because once you've had Death Wish, no other coffee matters. That's actually true. So we have some good stuff coming up. Tomorrow, Thursday, I think I will do a nail art video. I haven't done one in a long time. And it's 4th of July. So I'm going to be using this. But this is my summer shade. If it would stop fucking raining. Stop fucking raining. It's like freaking Seattle around here anymore. No, honestly, it's been like living around Seattle. I'm gonna take the concealer, go ahead and pop that under my eye. I'll brighten it up anyway. I'm also gonna use that to go over that spot. And I will let you know, I haven't run out of this yet, and I might just order another shade because the sun doesn't want to come out too often. For 4 nights in a row, y'all, I did not do the rain dance. Okay, I think that's concealed pretty darn good. And I have another beauty blender. Yeah, that did pretty darn good. Now, if you want to know, you can actually put on a layer of this. If you run out of contour, you can absolutely, if you have a accidental darker shade. And the fact that I put that squalene oil on first also help with, if you get the Ordinary Serum Foundation, don't forget to shake it. So I like to rotate out my eyeshadow palettes. Oh, I got a lot left in there. I don't know why I did that. Okay. And stipple this on your face. That's what I've been doing a lot lately, is just stipple it on, and then I'll go back over it sometimes if it don't look right. Oh my God. I know my hair looks like total crap. Don't really care right now. Now, next month, I have my Botox appointment. I think sometime this month. I'm expecting a new Curst Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. More fun. More fun. Yeah, it is. Especially at my age, being in my 50s. Thank God I don't look it, except for my hair. That's going to get taken care of. Trust and believe that is going to get taken care of. Might just put a little more dab over that area. Y'all, stress. Sometimes if you have that stressful moment, and the freaking green heads around here. If you know what I'm talking about, green head. Oh my gosh. Those green head flies. That ain't no lie. Those things are vicious. So I'm going to take my Lancome setting powder. I got this for free from Influencer. Just do a review. If you're my age, don't bake your skin. You just want to press it. As you get older, don't bake. You can bake when you're younger, and that's fine. When you're older like me, and it'll make you wrinkle bad. I keep seeing like there's something on my eyelash, but then there's nothing there. If this looks oily, I put that squalene oil on though, but eventually I have an empties video coming up. Nothing Curst Cosmetics yet, although I have the magic cream blush that you can almost see through, except for with the lid closed. Woo! Accidentally hit my hand on something, but oh well, it didn't hurt. Okay, we got that powder down. We got that powder down. Like I said, it has, the weather around here has been like, it's been super hot on some days, like 95 degrees, but it felt more like 110. A little bit of your powder. Knock off some of the excess. It's what I use for my contour. Juvia's Place brush. Although Curst Cosmetics does have eyeshadow brushes. The Dark Divine palette came with 2 brushes, and the Black Belle Brides collection came with a bunch of brushes. And I'm sure that Mariel is working on more brushes, aren't you? Something like that. Although she just had a little baby girl. So cute. And girl, you snapped back. You know what? That reminds me from when I had my first child, my oldest. I didn't have no ride nowhere. I had to walk. And where I was living at that time, the hills were sloped to like that, and that's not a joke. That's how that happened last time. Okay, anyway. Now, doing this on my face, that actually that matches the true skin tone. Now, mostly the reason why I did that is because we started out and I was just looking, my eyes and all was just looking bleh. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Not at all. So we got that. Whenever the freaking sun comes out and, you know, I can start matching that better instead of having to. But also don't forget you can blend your foundations. So, like I said, you know I rotate my eyeshadow palettes, but first let's brush out this hair. I have a lot of hair, y'all. If you have not seen my hair, I washed it last night. Gosh dang. Oh, and sometimes I use this in my hair. Another freebie from Influencer. It's summer, and you just want to keep stuff off of you and out of your hair, because gnats will get all up in your hair if you don't. bees will come at you. Oh, mosquitoes. Just good for keeping the freaking mosquitoes away. Without it, I've gotten a few mosquito bites. I'd be wearing a tank top today, but the mosquitoes seem to have liked my shoulders. I've been doing a sort of comb over. Yeah. And then just take it, pull it back. Now you know I badly need to and then I just try to make sure that that hair is at the nape of my neck. Or the nape of my skull. There we go. Okay. Now that we got that done, like I said, I'm going to try not to take too long. I grabbed the Lolita Bites palette. I do love this. I love all the palettes. Not gonna lie, I love all the palettes. So I'm going to pick up this brush here. We are going to start. One thing I noticed with this palette, if you sit it a certain way, it will stand on its own. But it's a little tricky. We're going to start right here. And if you're doing a video, try to hold it this way or make sure that your face is still and if you've watched long enough, you know, I don't dig at the palette. I will pat that in there. You could tell that this shade has been getting some love. And then we want to go. And you can do an everyday look with this. Don't worry about it. You really can. Let me see. What do I want next? I think we're going to go in here. Right here. Wait, that's just a glitter shade. Huh? It is, but whatever works. You can use this as an everyday look. Honestly. And when you go to do that, make sure, I always say this, make sure you go to the edge of your eyebrow. That's also how you know if you're going to do a wing look. Go to the edge of your eyebrow. Brow. Not German, but brow. And now I'm just going to go in here. I know this is a kind of like a brick red. Take that right there. See that? Don't want to go all the way in. And if you want to, hold this down here when you're looking. And that's going to help you with easier application. Okay, now if you've got one of your, I gotta remember in the bag where the other one is from Black Veil Brides. Anyway, brows, right? Take your little wedge, whatever color you want to use. I always use black because it goes with my hair. You can use the edge brush, which then again you still want to go super light. My eyebrows are shaped weird anymore. The hell's normal? There is no such thing. When I get my medical Botox next month, see, look at the difference. And go very light, unless you just want to go with that super dramatic. Don't do too much or you look like Tammy Faye Baker helped you from the other side. So, lovely, lovely Mariel. Girl, I'm really glad that you're coming back, like, with Ghost Vlog. That's going to be really good. So, I'm trying to think, how do I make it a little... You know what? Let's go in here. We do need to do the brow bone. We're just going to put that there. Now, I do have some eye primer coming, but that's from a different company. But you know, you can use that concealer as an eye primer if you want. So it's kind of a dual purpose. Look, an everyday look, everybody. Now, go back in with the, go back into whatever color you want, but I like black. I like that black tone. And I do need to get back into doing some sewing video. Sometimes I have my days. Again, look down when you do this. I don't always do that though. That's when I mess up. Do just a slight wing. I only press the brush in when I go to do this, or I'll just slightly scrape it across. Anyway, there's that part. Yes. Gotta rotate your palettes. That, my friend. What am I looking for? Hold on. You're going in with the Curst Cosmetics Magic Wand Mascara. I do like this mascara. If you don't feel like you want to use the magical part of this wand, you don't have to, but I love that. Now, if you want to keep your lashes coated longer, I do recommend this. I also recommend doing this. Like what? A model's trick? Yes. I know I did not curl my lashes. I have that. I do have the lash curler. I still have to get used to curling my lashes. Always seen other girls do it in school, and I was like, turn it like this. Go like that. Now, this video will be on different social media platforms. And I will be sharing it with the Maven's page over on Facebook. Did you see how easy it was just to do that? If you didn't, watch again. Look. Oh, wow. What? Yeah, you can do that easier now. And if you have to dip your brush back in, that's fine, but there is still product. Again, like if you're going to put on lashes, hold your mirror down here. Especially on the not dominant side of your face. Now, if you have to re-dip, straighten it up. Don't try to put that in there curved. That's not going to help you. It just tells you I've used the product. Doing this also helps you from accidentally bumping it onto your face. No, I don't do my bottom lashes. I just don't. I used to when I was younger. And sorry for being silent for a moment. But that works. There we go. So there's the mascara. I've asked a few people, I'm like, have you not tried the Curst Cosmetics Magic Wand Mascara? Even Rich Lux likes the Lolita Bites palette, don't you, Rich? You know, Rich Lux, Mr. Celebrity News and Gossip. Oh, I love the smell of that. Okay, this is from Black Veil Brides. I love this. You can just take it, okay, and you don't necessarily have to have a lip liner. This is like a lip oil. Mariel came out with this one before Jeffree Star came out with his lip oil. And I own one of those too. That's not too much. Looks natural. I know it looks like blood. It's supposed to. Black Veil Brides. So, if you feel like your lip oil is doing something weird, just go like that. It'll do that. Look, it's just not coagulated. Last time they drew my blood from my endocrinologist, that looked weirdly almost coagulated. So let's put this back. Come back forward. I'm keeping myself balanced. I have a weird balance issue. So anyway, this is it. It was about that simple, y'all. Check that cheek. Huh, not bad. Anyway, I am not a MUA, unless you want to say I'm a self-made MUA. So, if you haven't tried Curst Cosmetics for, what are you waiting for? You can use code CHARS, CHARS, all in caps. You can also use code Christine, which is my friend. She is a fellow Maven. And when and I remember the other ones later on after coffee. I will link their discount codes. I believe I have like mine and 3 other Maven's codes that I do like to share. Sharing is caring. Remember that. And also, stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. I need to go have some coffee and finish getting ready to go, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to become a behaving maven and scare up some beauty. Bye. I forgot one thing that's important. My blush. Sitting right here. The bat blush. Oh, holy bat blush. I have used this. We forgot that. I got distracted. It's my fault. What do I want to go in with? I'm going with this today. Just tap that. And you got the mirror on the other wing. Keep that right there. Duh. I just told y'all my morning. We forgot our blush. See how nice that goes on for an everyday look? Don't be afraid to use it. Okay, now we're actually done. Bye. Let's not get too batty.